Hey, okay, gonna talk about a couple things today on a client avatar. We're gonna go over that and go over a few things of how it can help you and why you need one, and then some activity trackers. Okay, so we're back at it here. So this is a client avatar template. Um, the better you know your client, the more you're gonna be able to connect with their pain and how to help them. So this is why you need one. And it can be for individuals, it can be for businesses. And so these are some sample things. We'll go through it. And I'll mention some about for my advisor practice, how I did it. I'll have a sip of my coffee here too. And we will go through it. But the better you know, then you're going to know how to market to them, where to find them, and how to get, excuse me, how to get more sales from them. So with it, come up with a name. What age are they? And so when you do this, think of your best clients. Okay, the ones you really connect with, the ones who you really jive with, and these are your best ones. What's their education? Bachelor's, master's, what occupation? So when I was did my advising, my best clients, they were salespeople. They were a VP of sales, they were VP of marketing, but they were sales based. Family life, how long have they been married? Give the wife a name. Are they divorced? Another like thing, when I was with my advisor practice, I had a lot of divorced clients, a lot of divorced women as clients. Um, so it really it resonated. I just knew how to handle it for some reason. Where do they live? When they buy their home? Where do they learn? Do they learn on the golf course? Are they reading Golf Digest? Are they reading the Financial Post? Almost everybody reads the internet, but what are they visiting? Tony Robbins, a few people had mentioned Tony Robbins' Money Master the Game. Warren Buffett, what podcast? And even if they're younger, what TikTok channels are they going through? All these are going to help you market to them. If you know they're on YouTube and they're watching this, you can put ads on there. If you know they're on Facebook, what Facebook pages are they on there? And you can market to that and you can target them. Prior athletic experience. Are they playing men's pickup hockey? Are they doing golf? Tennis? What are they doing? Get to know your clients a bit. Self-care routine, again, goal setting, sample clothing, like what are they doing for haircuts and whatnot. And then again, these are places you can market and advertise and go after and find these people. What about their hobbies? What are the hobbies they're doing? What are they traveling? What's the hockey? Are they doing craft beer, hockey? What do they like? Again, think of client service. What restaurants do they frequent? If they are a Starbucks fan, then you can buy them some Starbucks. Or if they're Ruth's Chris or the Keg or whatever local restaurant, you can target some client appreciation events with them. Do they like wine? Okay, or do they like beer? Where do they visit? Where do they go? Other businesses, Amazon, Costco, like Home Depot. And again, just list some general interests. Do they talk about cars? Do they have 10 cars in their driveway? Do they, have Leaf stuff? Are they, I have a client who has a whole bunch of NFL jerseys in the background. Pick up on these things. Dislikes. Every business owner dislikes paying taxes. So put that in there. And then just positive. Are they friendly? What do they value? Do they value family? Do they go on vacations? Where do they go on vacations? What do they believe in? Who do they trust? Do they trust the government? Probably nobody trusts the government right now. But maybe they do. Do they trust the banks? You're going to want to know that. And who do they look up to? And what are they hungry for? My clients were always hungry for financial independence and retiring comfortably. What are they afraid of? So I think that what are they afraid of is huge because you can pick on it and you can piggyback off it. Many of the clients in the retirement planning and financial planning space, they're afraid of running out of money. And some of them may have tons of it, but they're afraid of running out of money in retirement. If you do mostly insurance, they're not really afraid of dying unless they're close to their deathbed. They're not afraid of getting cancer. So you got to dig deeper. What is it that is really going to make them afraid to buy from you? When you're looking at retirement with financial planning, why is it that they need you? What are they afraid of? They're afraid they're going to run out. They're afraid they're going to be too much in debt. They're afraid they can't buy their home. What are the goals they're after? And then lastly, the people they talk to. So who do they talk to? Who are they talking with? And who can they do that? So spend some time going through this, and I think it's going to be very helpful for you to do it, because the better you know them, the more you can, the more you're going to be able to do it. That's part one. Okay, part two was the activity tracker. Again, this one's not my own. I found it, it was posted on one of the blogs I belong to. Someone created it. It's pretty detailed, but there's a couple things you got to have. You got to have, like, what's your meetings? How many meetings do you want for the week? How many meetings did you actually have? How many assets and how many insurance sales? And how many times did you ask? Those there, like these top ones, those are your key metrics you got to be tracking. But the other thing you might want to track is, your 100 points. This guy put up 100 points to success, and it was the basis of these reach roughly a point. And he put a game out of it. I think it was Tom, oh, what's his name? I forget his name offhand now, but wrote a book on how to sell financial services and how to sell real estate. And he had a point system, and it creates a game of it. And if you hit 100 points, you do well, because you can't control how many people are always going to see or they're going to cancel. So this one goes into great detail on it, but the premise of it is the same, and you got to start tracking it. And then he went into segmentation too, and we talk about that down the road. The other one I like is this one here. This is the one I did when I was my advisor. Just, hey, how many conversations did I have? How many people I asked? How many meetings? And how many meetings held? And the number of sales or new clients, and whatever my goal is for the week. And that was just the yearly goal divided by 12, divided by 12 for the months. Start tracking it. The better you know, and the more consistent, then you're going to know what your numbers are, and we can identify some issues. So those two things. I just want to keep it short and sweet. Leave it with you with those. I hope it helps, and we'll talk to you soon.